said, he goes, because it's a season. Yeah. Let me just look at it. I asked for that. But I'll let them know. So, who knows? That's the no, it doesn't matter. I don't want to stage it. God, that would be bad. You need to get that. So, gents, is that your arm piece, bro? Is that your arm piece? Yeah. You just move it a bit so I can go forward. He said something.
And your crew? He's coming. We were originally in the Bronx for that 5-year-old who brought the guys.
It's actually my off day, but I live 5 minutes away.
Might as well come. Okay, yeah, I just wanted to snap a picture.
Huh? You can go that way, or you can cross over on that side. It's not this way. And just say the cop will right over here on drive.
Okay, all right. Thank you, so I appreciate it. Mike, I see you later. It's good to see you, Mike.
Good now.
They want you to walk down the block, over, and come down. Hey, where's that chunk of Adam?
He's not here.
So excuse me.
Oh yeah, that's what.
Excuse me, sir. Can you tell me what exactly happened at the scene here?
Well, I was coming home. I was driving home from doing a couple of errands, and I parked on a corner across from the bus stop across the street. And when I looked out the window, I saw someone on the ground in a fetal position, and I seen a younger adult come by and try to revive him. And he was shouting, you know, wake up, wake up, wake up. You know, wake up, wake up. And then, you know, I called my wife, and she says, I heard 5 shots, and then I heard some more. It can be 5 or 7 shots. So I said, okay, it's a shooting, you know. Everyone, a number of people called 911. The police came in record time. They were great. That's from 107, great precinct. And the ambulance arrived, I think the ambulance arrived before the 107. So they took the person, put him on a gurney, rushed him into the back of the ambulance, and they were gone within 30 seconds.
Okay. So where was the person shot, at the bus stop, or?
Probably towards the bus stop. There's a bus stop shelter, glass shelter, and he was a little bit further away from there, and he was laying on the ground. He was laying on the ground within the bus stop, but not at the.
And one of the bullets I was hearing did hit a window in this apartment.
Yes, it hit one of the bullets. We didn't find out until later on. One of the bullets went through a window, another 6 feet, and it would have went into my living room window, where my wife was and where my granddaughter was.
Has anyone come in, police spoke to you, or?
No, the police were doing their job over there,
but have they investigated?
Unless you were witnessing the actual crime, you know, there's nothing you can tell the police. I can tell you that we have a great neighborhood until this alternate education school opened. And
how far is the school?
The school is diagonally across. It's probably 500 feet from where he was shot.
So there's a church here?
There's a church here, Queen of Peace Church. Behind the church, it used to be Queen of Peace Elementary School. There were not enough students to fill the school, so they closed the school down, and you know, children went to other parochial schools, and they leased the property to the Board of Education for an alternate education.
But that was my but I'm saying that was
all our problems. This very safe neighborhood has been affected by the shenanigans going on.
Right.
From students at that school.
So what's your message to like local politicians, like city council, city hall in general?
Well, you know,
the mayor's office.
Well, first of all, I don't believe in this no cash bail thing.
Argue with the cop.
People have to be. There has to be some punishment for some crime, and it's very hard for society to justify a 14-year-old stabbing another 14-year-old. What do you do with a 14-year-old kid? You can't send him to jail. Okay?
No, I remember.
So there's a big issue with the younger population who just get a slap on the wrist for committing a serious crime. This is a societal issue, parental issue, educational issue. There's a lot that has to be done to get our young kids, teenagers, and even prior to teenagers, a set of values that says you don't harm people because of a little argument. Okay? Back in my day when I was a teenager, we fought with our fists. You know, you wanted, and it was usually something a little serious. You know, hey, you were trying to take my girlfriend away, or you did something, whatever. And we fought with our fists. These kids fight with guns. Where they get the guns, I don't know. But something has got to be done about getting guns off the street.
I don't care, because you know what?
And that's up to
what works for them works for us too.
Thank you.
You have anything else you want to say?
I was doing my laundry.
No, that's about it. I think it's
I
enough.
see needlework. I'm like,
summary of what happened and give your name.
oh, you know, Jimmy, I
Yeah,
told
well,
him all the time.
my name is right. You can put that down. My name is Michael Marino.
Watch this.
I'm 77.
He went to John. Came back here.
M-I-C-H-A-E-L, M-O-R-E-N-O. I'm a 77-year-old Vietnam veteran, so I've been through some pretty harrowing experiences. And this is another one.
How about if I'm just saying?
Thank you.
Thank you. They opened a school down the block for kind of not your average student. These students have problems, and it's been nothing but issues with these young boys and girls. And essentially, what they're doing is they're smoking grass, taking pills, and they're going throughout the neighborhood. They're breaking into laundry rooms, spraying graffitis. Other ones wait till somebody goes into the building and one person follow them in after they're in the doors. Unbelievable. And then once that person goes up to their apartment, they open the door and they go up to the roof and they smoke their drugs up there. They do what they have to do over there. And it's very hard for us, older people, to confront these kids because they don't care. They don't care what kind of circumstances they get involved in. You know,
so you feel more threatened because of the high school kids hanging around, you're saying?
Definitely. Most definitely. That's the only issue we've ever had since that school opened prior to COVID. And
so about 3 years ago it opened, or how long ago?
About 3 to 4 years ago it opened. It used to be a parochial grammar school. There weren't enough students to fill the school, to pay for the teachers. So they closed it down, and then they leased the property or leased the school to the Board of Education.
And now it's an alternative high school.
Well, I'm glad you came up with an alternative. All right, you know more about that than I do. Yes, in a good neighborhood, and they bring trouble with them. None of them live anywhere near here. Okay, they're either up in Flushing or in Jamaica, so they all come to school by a bus.
Something's going on here.
Yeah,
sorry.
He's upset.
Excuse me, did you hear the shots?
So my wife, I had just come from an errand, and I parked across, right across the street, and I look and I see someone on the ground, huddled up. And there was a younger adult up there, so wake up, trying to move. The person on the ground did not move 1 inch. But I didn't see any blood or anything because I was across the street, but he didn't move at all. And everybody was calling 911. They came very quickly. The ambulances came within 5 to 7 minutes from me arriving.
So you literally came up right on the victim?
I came right up on the victim. I called my wife. He said, there's a shooting right across the street from us because we live right across from the bus stop where the incident happened. And I'm saying, she says, yeah, I heard 5 shots or 7, she said between 5 and 7 shots, boom, boom, boom. And I told my granddaughter that we take care of our granddaughter, get down on the ground. So she went on. My wife, also. But when she heard the shots, And the paramedics came. They had him on the gurney into the ambulance in less than 2 minutes. It was so quick. So hopefully, he'll make it. Probably an hour after this happened, we were looking at the window next to us. There's a bullet hole in the window right next to us. Another 6 feet, and the window went through our window. So, like I said in the beginning, this has been a very peaceful neighborhood, great place to bring up kids, parks nearby, good schools, good nurseries down the block.
And now this.
And now you're not safe from 9 o'clock in the morning until 3 o'clock in the afternoon. After they leave,
What is your name?
we're back to normal. My name is Michael Marino.
M-I-C-H-A-E-L M-A-R-I-N-O?
M-O-R-E-N-O.
M-O-R-E-N-O.
Thank you, Michael, you've been very helpful. And so where's your apartment, right in this building?
My apartment is the first window, the last 4 windows on my apartment.
And so he's shot right across the street, and you come running out when you see him?
And the other 3 are the empty apartment, and the third window is where the bullet went through.
Okay, and then you come running out when you see him on the ground?
No, I was coming.
You were coming home, so you didn't hear the shots that your wife did?
Right in front of that car, right before the pump. That's where I stopped and looked over.
Okay.
I think I missed the shots probably by 2 minutes.
But you saw the guy on the ground over there by the bus stop. Over there is where he was on the ground, and that's his hat. Okay, thank you. Thanks, sir.
Thank you very much.
They pull out a gurney, they put him on the gurney. I hope he survives, but this is the first serious incident that we've had, and he's happy, congenial, a lot of good warnings. Say again? Well, I was coming up and doing some errands, and I had parked.
Very good. Excellent. Fuck out of here. That's the right response. Yeah, it really is.
FNCG?
No. Not even more closely. Are you by yourself now? You're with those guys? No. I always thought you were with FNTV for some reason.
Of course, keep you updated throughout the newscast. For now, we're live at KEW GARDENS Hills. I'm Stacey Saber, Channel 7, Eyewitness News. Tell them not to call you.
The school, the alternative education school that opened when the past 2 years have been working open all the time, breaking into one big room.
So again, the diet, the diet, yeah, the diet. Right. Yeah. Well, now it's time to get them to check that food right on. If I whip out my penis and take a piss, they'll let me go. That's for sure.